So I'm gonna go over something here really quick. I many years ago, like maybe at least 5 or 6 years ago, invested in some Bootstrap Farmer 72 cell like inserts. They look like this. I've used them for quite a few years. I would say if they sit out in the sun for a really long time, I have had a few of them get, like if they're empty and sit in the sun, I have had like a couple of the trays get kind of brittle, and I have used, when I've up potted, I use this little tool to kind of scoop them out. You can use a butter knife. Anyways, but I have gone through the sides of some of the cells, but it doesn't really, it's not like it's deteriorated to the point where I can't use all of these trays. See, look, here is one. Let's see. There's a crack. It's a crack. It's whatever. But these have lasted multiple seasons. And in a season, I will use them multiple, like some of these trays I've used 3 times in a season. They're 10-20 trays. Like they're 10-20 trays. Like this is probably from the second batch I bought. Neither here nor there. I bought, to start off, I was like, oh, I'll try them out. I got 5. And then I immediately went, I love these trays, and I bought 10. And I have broke a couple, you know, because weed eater accidents. But they really are sturdy trays. Because I'm starting some seedlings this year for a couple of girlfriends, decided that I was going to get some trays from Amazon. I bought them from, I can't remember the seller, but they claim to be like a heavy duty tray. And I want to say that I bought like 10 of them for $30 or something. And they're not bad, but they're definitely probably, I would say they're like, I mean, they're not bad, but like you touch them, you feel them, you bend them. They're rigid, but they're definitely not a bootstrap rigid. They're probably, I wouldn't say half the thickness. They're a little bit more than half the thickness of the bootstrap trays. They're definitely like, they're not as thick. Austin, please get out. They're not a bootstrap tray. Period, the end. They're not a bootstrap tray. Well, I just ordered today because I've seen them, and as a gardener who up pots a lot of stuff, it's great when people give me like their 4-inch pots, but the thing that's really frustrating is like, oh, you just pick it up and like, oh, I ripped the side of the pot. So today I finally opened, but I got them, I bought the multicolored 4 cell. So this is the equivalent of like 30, I think I figured 32 cells in a 10-20 tray. And I like these because they are extra deep. And feeling the plastic of these, they feel like heavy plastic, almost like their trays feel heavy plastic. I'm super excited to start using these because I have a feeling these are going to last me multiple seasons, which makes this girl real happy because honestly, like a plug this size, like it's not a 4-inch cup. No, it's not a solo cup. No, but a plug this size, I should be able to keep something happy and alive and thriving in these 10-20 trays. Like I will probably be able to keep squash plants, like everything. So I'm excited because this will replace my need for having bigger pots for myself. Now, I only ordered, what did I order? I ordered 40. I only ordered 40, which will fill me 5 trays, and I will probably have to order myself some more at some point in time, but I'm super stoked. And the trays are like, I mean, well, let's be honest. Touching and playing with a set of brand new Bootstrap Farmer trays is always nice, but they are the same, super thick, super amazing quality. Like yeah. If you're gonna do this and whatever, like sure, if you're just starting off, use whatever you have, use whatever you can find for just starting off. But if gardening is something and like growing like this, and I'm not even growing on a huge scale. I mean, I'm growing on a me scale, but like, see, trays of stuff. There's trays of stuff everywhere, and I have trays of stuff outside. But if you're going to be growing, invest in good equipment, because I'll tell you what, the amount of money that you do spend on bootstrap trays and cell sell inserts or whatever, like you might spend a couple $100, but that couple $100 will probably last you at least minimum like 3 to 5 years, depending on how you take care of them. Whereas like some of that cheap stuff that you can pick up at Walmart for like $7, you're going to be lucky if you can make it, if you can reuse it like 2 or 3 times. So there is my shameless, non-endorsed plug for buy yourself good equipment, because it is worth the investment if you do this long term. And if you're just starting off, please just go to Walmart and buy the $7 trays. But if you think that you're going to be doing this, like, it's worth it to invest in the good equipment. Okay, now that I've gone on forever about how excited I am about Bootstrap Farmer inserts and trays, I'm going to get back to getting my hands dirty. So now get out there and farm your own yards.